We see all kinds of great news coming out of Washington in terms of economic growth, in terms of job growth, in terms of even income growth. Why do you think that's not resonating, and why is that not helping people in the 2nd District in terms of their personal finances?
We've got a couple issues here. One is we need to take care of people. We saw our governor turn away $19 million in food this summer because it was a federal program that she didn't want to hand Biden a win. Well, we've toured 3 large food banks and food pantries, and June saw the highest number of Iowans going in. So there is problem with price gouging, there is problem with inflation, but there's also problem when we turn away federal aid, and that hurts Iowans, and that's not right. Another economic issue is when and if to have children. That's one of the strongest economic decisions you will make. And currently, with the 6-week abortion ban in place, that doesn't give women as much control and choice as they deserve to have.
On the matter of abortion, I've heard Vice President Harris say that she would pass federal protections. Would you support that? And are there any restrictions that you would be okay with when it comes to abortion?
So I 100% support President Harris when she becomes president to sign into law to codify Roe versus Wade and make sure that we have protections in place. As far as what limitations I would put in place, what I need to say is that pregnancy is complicated. I've been pregnant twice and we've adopted a child, but there are so many factors. One of those factors is the number of weeks that you are pregnant. That is just one factor. You know, you might find out later that there is a terminal illness or problem. So I don't focus on the number of weeks. I focus on that this conversation should be between a doctor and a patient, and it should be a privileged, confidential medical discussion like all other ones are. I've had cancer, and my doctor didn't look to the government to see what kind of treatment plan I needed.
What are your priorities when it comes to immigration reform, and do you think that the border does need more security right now?
I 100% think the border does need more security. Republicans have painted Democrats that we want an open border. That is not the truth. Democrats put together a wonderful plan that was approved by the Border Patrol, which would have given them more resources and also given the president, whoever it is, the right to shut down the border when needed. And Republicans were the ones who blocked that bill because they didn't want to give Biden a win before the election. Iowans are tired of the finger pointing. Iowans are ready to get work done. And we also need to hold everyone accountable. When there were raids in Postville, Iowa, people got deported. And also the top person, the white collar criminal, got sent to prison. And who pardoned him? President Trump. So we need to hold everybody accountable in this conversation and make sure we aren't being painted as something that we're not. We are based on a nation of immigration, and we know diversity builds strength, and we know we need immigrant workers here in Iowa. So we need to stop vilifying the other and work together on common sense solutions.
Independents have by far gone for the Republican ticket up and down. What is it that independents are seeing in the Republican Party that you feel they need to see in Democrats?
Well, we have seen a shift. We've been out at county fairs all summer, and at the beginning it was kind of like everything we've seen in the past. But by the end of the summer, when we had a new person at the top of the ticket, Vice President Harris, we actually saw lifelong Republicans and independents coming to our booth to say enough is enough. We're tired of the vilifying. We're tired of this mean rhetoric. We're ready for a new path forward.